college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Ducks will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Rebels offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Johnson wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide open downfield. Taking it the other way. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
He'll toss it. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to burn this defensive back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's done ruined.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They put points on the board on a couple of drives, but now they like to stick one in the end zone. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the ground, it's Turner. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown Ducks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Johnson wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick release on the RPO. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Winton. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Winton. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. He missed it. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Turner. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Ducks decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, UNLV.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. No good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Using his legs, it's Turner. He's stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance. Plows through the defense. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to fire on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Turner. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Ducks have this offense rolling.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now 3rd and goal from the 2. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10, here he comes. And And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Pride. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're looking to throw on second and short. Working that left side now. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball?
Right down the gut of the field. The 10. Touchdown Ducks. And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rebels offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like...
Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Rebels are marching down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Vegas. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Woods. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Working the middle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, when you're running the crow route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
They just keep firing. Touchdown, Rebels. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Gonna run it. It's Turner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. The Ducks send out the punt unit. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Winton. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the